Hey everyone, Terry with FarmChem APX Professional Equipment. We wanted to take a few minutes of your time this morning and talk through some of the benefits of our spray skids, show you some of the new things we've come out with and the benefits we put into them. And we're going to start with, this is our newest offering, and this is our 50-gallon elevated spray skid. We put this together so you had access from over the side of the truck for not only the engine, but the hose reel. A couple features that we do on all of our spray rigs, I want to point out why we're here on this one, is the strainer. So we put a 16 mesh screen inside all our strainers, and on all of our options except for one, I mount this so it's secured. You don't have it rattling around out in the open. It's easy to get to change it. We use Cox as our standard hose reel. And one thing we do that a lot of others don't is we include the roller package on every reel. When I originally started designing these, I wanted them to be how I would want to use it in the field. And I wanted the roller package on there so you could go out each direction and help control the hose when it was coming back. And on this new unit, one thing we did is we had some available air space in the front, so we made that into a storage area for you. As you can see, I stuck a cone and a 2.5 gallon jug in here to give you an idea of how much space you have. But this is a pretty unique feature, whether you're putting your backpack sprayers in there, a toolbox, your chemistry, whatever you're using. It is a nice, convenient storage, and we made it heavy duty, so it's not some flimsy tin that's going to bend around on you. It's powder coated steel. One other feature on our spray skids is we use the Honda motors. They're available in the manual start and electric start. We do have other options available. If you would prefer a different type of motor, all you gotta do is let me know what you're looking for and we can take care of that. We use the AR North America pumps, and we'll cover some of the different features with those here in just a little bit. Okay, one of the last things I'll point out on this one is our tank fill. So it's an anti-siphon device, provides that air gap when you're filling your tank, keeps you in compliance with state and federal laws about not contaminating water supplies. Interesting thing about ours when we design them, there's cheap aluminum ones out there, there's poly ones out there. We went with stainless steel. We wanted it to not rust, not break, be convenient for you. And the other thing I did is I set it up with quick couplers, and they come with a fitting that goes on the end of your garden hose. So now when you pull in to fill your truck, it's a simple quick connect and you're ready to fill. And all of our units come with that feature. All right, now we've moved over to our second newest design, and this is a compact unit that I made for the UTVs, ATVs. If you're working out of a pest control van, you need something small. That's where I designed this unit for. It's all stainless steel frame construction. This is a 35-gallon tank, and it's available in a 70 and a 120, and all that does is raise your height. The footprint's the same, the brackets are same. The only thing that changes is the side supports come up taller to accommodate the taller tank. I want to show you the insides of our tank. Comes with a standard 40 amp circuit breaker. Everything is grounded to the frame, and we have a heavy duty switch to control the pump. Comes with the Pump Tech pump, the E350 pump, which is an industry standard. We have a regulator set up from Pump Tech, so it's all their equipment. And on this one is the only one that I don't have the strainer assembly mounted, and that's just because of the lack of room, but it is secured in the fittings. This is the only one that does not come with the roller package, and I did that for the reason, as I talked to people when they were putting these in UTVs, they wanted to be able to take the hose out either side. So you can pull it out straight, or if you want to come out the other side, you don't have to undo it from the roller package. Okay? And while we're here, all of our spray rigs come with a J89 style gun. So it goes, you turn it for a fog pattern, or to the right is a full stream. All included in every unit we sell. Hey, through the magic of video, we've moved on to a couple different units here, and a couple more features I want to show you. So on our electric reels, we could put just a simple push button in the reel here and leave it exposed, but we don't do that. We put it in a waterproof enclosure for you. After those connections are made, we shrink tight that so that's all waterproof for you. And it comes with 10 feet of red and 10 feet of black to go to your battery connections for those electric reels. So I want to talk a little bit about the diaphragm pumps we use. So we have the AR North America, which are the same as the High Pro series of pumps, only we buy them from the manufacturer, and that gets us access to the Blue Flex seals, which is their newest and most reliable, long-lasting diaphragm and seals they have, the Blue Flex. So if you have a D50 or a D30 that was an old Hypro and you need parts for it, the AR Blue Flex kits will fit right into this. So they are the same pump, we're just buying from the manufacturer. And you can tell that, like on this AR30, by the blue damper diaphragm that's on it. Okay? And if you can see inside to the diaphragms in the pump, they're also the same blue material. We have the Kappa series of pumps from Udor. We have the MSD41 from Kiriyama. And we have the electric series from PumpTech. So those are our offerings. If there's something else you want to see, let me know. We have access to everything. This happens to be the 200-gallon version. And while we're over here, let's talk a little bit about securing it in your vehicle. And we made a decision early on that with everyone's vehicle being different, whether you're putting it in a trailer or in the back of the truck or on a flatbed, we would not be able to offer you the ease of having pre-drilled holes, right? Because whatever holes I put in the plate wouldn't work for your application. You end up drilling a hole anyway. So we left that up to you. We used good 12 gauge quality steel on these. So when you drill a hole to go down and mount to the frame of your vehicle, you're not going to have to worry about pulling a bolt through the hole. They're good quality. Follow your local and federal regulations as far as securing the spray skids in your truck. But that's why we don't provide holes or brackets or anything like that. We want you to mount it in a safe manner that works for your vehicle. All right, the last thing I want to show you about this particular unit is if you notice down here in the bottom on the suction hose, there's some red fluid in there. And the reason that's there is we're in Iowa, right? So it gets cold in the wintertime. So we test all of our pumps with RV antifreeze. It's biodegradable, it's non-toxic. And what that does is if we have the unit in the warehouse when it gets cold, nothing's going to freeze and break. If we ship it to you, it's going to arrive in a functioning condition, not frozen broken. So that's why that's there. When you get a unit from us, run a little bit of water through it, rinse it out, you're good to go. This is the configuration that we ship our pumps in. We don't leave the reel up on top because we don't want it to get damaged. So we bolt it down to the pallet in front, and we try to bring everything within the footprint of the pallet so it doesn't get damaged in shipping. We worked with our carriers when we were designing these, and this was the best option for all of us, not only to keep freight costs down, but to keep damage down. It doesn't do us any good to ship you a sprayer today if it gets trashed en route. So this is how they'll come. It's simple. You remove two bolts out of the reel. There's enough hose on the outlet line. It'll come up and set right on the stand, and you bolt it down and you're ready for business. But that's why they ship the way they do.